Rafael Nadal's uncle Tony will continue working with one of the Spaniards' rivals in 2024, even if it is Nadal's final year on the tennis tour. One of Rafael Nadal's rivals has confirmed that the Spaniard's uncle Tony will still be supporting him next season as the 22-time major champion prepares to make his comeback. Felix Auger-Aliassime has been working with Tony for almost 3 years, and their partnership will continue into 2024 when the Mallorcan coach will travel with the 23-year-old more often. The news comes as Nadal is preparing to return from a year on the sidelines. Tony Nadal has been in Auger-Aliassime's corner since 2021, when they linked up ahead of the clay season. But this year has been a turbulent one for the Canadian, whose ranking dropped from number 6 in the world to number 29. Auger-Aliassime battled with a knee injury and struggled to string wins together, leaving many questioning whether he was still working with Nadal's uncle, who scarcely appeared in his box. But the 5-time title winner has now confirmed that Tony is still part of the team alongside his main coach Frédéric Fontaine. Auger-Aliassime told Eurosport, "The year 2023 was complicated compared to injuries and uncertainty. In September, for example, I was training in Montreal and I wasn't sure I would finish the season. It was difficult to commit to Tony to come to certain tournaments. So he didn't accompany me for a certain period. But we continue, and we will even do again what we did in 2021 and 2022. The 62-year-old is now set to travel with the world number 29 more frequently, something that could cause trouble for Nadal, who is returning from injury at the Brisbane International." Auger-Aliassime added, "The objective is for his presence to be more recurring, for him to come a little more often. With Frédéric, everything continues well. At this moment, I love how my team works." There have already been awkward incidents when the 23-year-old faced Nadal on the match court in the past. And it could be even worse in 2024, with the Spaniard admitting that it would likely be his final year on the tour. If Nadal runs into the world number 29 on his retirement tour, his uncle could be left to choose between his player and his family. The same happened at the 2022 French Open when Auger-Aliassime faced Nadal in the 4th round. Ahead of the match, Tony admitted that he wouldn't be giving the Canadian any specific tips on how to beat his nephew. He refused to sit in either player's box and was front row in the stands for their showdown instead. However, he left as the match went to a decisive final set. Nadal went on to win, and his uncle later told French TV, "Felix is Felix, but my nephew is my nephew. I wanted him to win." The difficult encounter was covered in Netflix's Breakpoint documentary, which showed that the former world number 1 had a blunt comment for Tony ahead of the match.